After we're done here, Rhombus, we'll find a UFC gym and we'll do a little 2-on-2 to really really work it out. We'll discuss it in depth. That's what we'll do.
I've been waiting.
So funny.
I called dibs on. Okay, I'll get Matthew.
Oh, dibs! Hold on.
Give me Matt.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a free for all.
Now entering the Stud Wars podcast.
All right, so today we're going to be ranking every single LEGO Star Wars UCS set. Today we have a very special guest, the strongest man in the LEGO community. We have Nick Talks Bricks. What's up,
Appreciate that.
Nick?
Hey, how's it going? There we go. This started off that way. I'll start off with a little flex for the audience, just a little bit, not too much though, not too much.
Hey, you've been eating your spinach, bro. We saw your video the other day. You were chest pressing what was it, like 4 45-pound plates on each side? Is that what's going on?
I don't want to be petty, but it was 5 plates. Let's just.
Okay.
I don't want.
Lord.
Hey, I apologize. I miscounted. Well,
he's like, no, I don't mean to correct you, but
it was 5. That's all I'm saying. It just was 5. That's it.
You should have seen me the other day. I had 6 plates.
Oh, did you? Okay, 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sweet. Just post that on your story. We'll all take a look.
Post some proof.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm glad that we are going to be battling over LEGO Star Wars sets and not battling in real life, because Nick, you probably take all 3 of us.
He probably solo us.
So Nick, where can the people find you? Shout out your social medias. What are you up to? What kind of content do you do so the people know?
Gotcha. Yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm Nick Talks Bricks everywhere. I make just general LEGO content. Right now, I've been focusing more on vlog style stuff, going to different LEGO conventions, and just talking about some of the more popular topics in the LEGO community, things like that. I've only been in the space for a little over a year now, so I'm still really trying to find what is my true niche. It does seem like I'm leaning more towards into the vlog space. Like, people like to see what's going on at the different conventions and all the mocks, and of course the ridiculously priced vendors. That seems to be very, very popular. Yeah,
I will say those are my favorite.
All right, so today we're going to be ranking every single LEGO Star Wars UCS set. And so let's just jump into it. And these first couple, for me, I'll just be honest, I'm not huge on. I think the box art in the box makes it look better than it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, these are super old models and designs, so they don't hold up to modern standards. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was going to. I think they while I think they look good, obviously there's been advancements in even new LEGO pieces and new building techniques and stuff since then. But I certainly, I think there's still epic displays at the end of the day. So I would probably put this first one. I don't want to be too high on it. I don't want to be too low on it, but I'd probably put it right around Padawan or Jedi Knight. Honestly, it's the genesis of the UCS stuff, so it's good for me in that sense. But there's certainly much better things and much worse ones, in my opinion.
That's true. I'd be okay with Padawan.
I think Padawan is. I was thinking around Padawan as well. I like the blue that they were going for in the early versions of the outlines of the TIE fighters and stuff. They had light gray, so I don't know why they weren't using it. But the blue honestly does not look that bad. So, and I think it's a really good start for LEGO Star Wars in general. I think we've seen a lot worse during this era. So Padawan
with Padawan?
It's not bad.
Padawan works. Placement. Yeah.
Okay.
Good placement.
Oh, and by the way, Nick, we forgot to tell you, on these tier list episodes, I don't know if you've seen, we have a special Stud Wars exclusive thing that we do on these tier lists. We each have a Force ability, and we are going to grant you this Force ability. After a set is put in position, you have the ability to Force push a set up or Force push a set down. If you really strongly disagree with where it was placed, you have one chance to move a set. So I'm just letting you know.
And once someone has used their Force ability on a set, you can't use your Force ability on the same set.
So that means we can't tag team the Yoda.
Yes, unfortunately,
No.
Do I get a Force lightning in case I really disagree with what you said about it?
I will say we have thrown some things off of the list entirely. So
That's true. X-Wing. So there is a better UCS X-Wing. But again, this is the OG days of UCS sets, so I respect it for what it is. I've actually seen this model in person, and it doesn't look bad. It's just a bit bulky, and the design, the modern designs are more sleek. I would put this one, because there's 2 other X-Wings on this list, this one's going to be lower for me. I would put this one in Youngling, I think, because the 2 other models are much better than this one.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like it's not, just bad in itself, but because there are much better X-Wings, in my opinion, like this one, certainly, yeah, I'd say Youngling is probably about right.
Yeah, for this list, I would say probably Youngling. I'm leaning more towards Padawan though, because
I am too.
I'm leaning more towards Padawan. I really like the design of this, and it is a very sleek and like good display set for the time.
I'm okay with Padawan. Nick, are you okay with pushing it?
Yeah, I'm okay with Padawan. Yeah, I guess I was thinking more of it. I'm okay with Padawan for sure. But I want to be careful with the good for its time designation on that, because I'm like, we're kind of comparing them all to the, all of them to each other.
At the end of the day, we're comparing them to the ones on this list, and this is probably the worst. This is probably the worst.
Set. Yeah, I agree. I think
this is probably the worst out of all the X-Wings, because it's hard to throw it in Youngling because it is very good for its time. But yeah, to be respectful to the rest of the list, then that's how I feel about it. Lower.
We got 2 other X-Wings on here, so we got to keep that in mind for this as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that one's going in Youngling. Next up, we have the very controversial UCS Yoda, and I just want to tell you my experience with this set and why I despise it so much. Rami and I went to Brick Rodeo last summer. It was actually in the Houston area. So
we went I was there too. That's crazy.
Oh, really? We might have crossed paths before we
even
knew it. That's pretty dope. But we went to a Lego resale store that will remain nameless after we left Brick Rodeo. And this set was the first thing I noticed when we walked in. I've heard about the set. I've seen the box art. I'd never seen it in person. I look over. It's staring me into my soul. It's dead. It's terrifying eyes stared me in the soul. And I'm pretty sure I had nightmares that evening. It was terrifying. It disturbed me. I think this thing is like nightmare fuel.
Have you sought any kind of therapy for that traumatic experience? I mean,
I had to give myself therapy. Actually,
that's scary, man. I don't know what I would be dealing with if that happened to me.
I couldn't leave my house for a few days. That's how bad.
Right about now is where I'd use the force lightning to shut this conversation.
Look, here's the deal. Okay, you guys can have whatever opinions you want on the set. Me personally, I think it's very important to note that I am a buildable characters person. I like almost every type of buildable character that they've made, as long as it looks halfway decent. This is one that's like top of the line to me, because it's not often that Lego just brick builds an entire thing. It's the same thing with the Mall Bust. Super cool set. They don't really do that often. The uniqueness of it, the ugliness of it, almost makes
they did
it cool.
Twice and they never did it again. I'll just say that.
Okay, you could say that all you want, but reality
I was gonna say halfway decent as a stretch, but then he said near perfect, and that
yeah, that struck a chord. It is near perfect, because the only thing you're looking at is the way that the eyes and the actual head is shaped. Now,
That's
for
not
the
the only
time, I know we're trying to relax on this term, but for the time, you have to put it into perspective. This was a really great model. It still is a great model, I think.
I agree 100% with you, Rhombus. And just to be clear, we are correct on this one. But I think it's a brick built set, so like there's that aspect of, you're turning square and rectangle blocks into rounded shapes, so it's always going to have that. And I guess the thing that I thought of first is, how they have the ugly dog contest every year, and it's like a dog that's so ugly that it's cute type of situation.
Exactly.
That's how I feel about this one. It's like I give it respect because it's a brick built Yoda, and it's like it just looks so strange that it comes off as amazing to me.
You know what, Nick?
Could that argument be made for the buildable Grogu's though?
No, because there's nothing redeeming it
I
except
don't
for the
know.
latest one. The latest one is the best one. I will
I
say
don't
that.
Oh, the one from
No.
Mando.
Nick,
Yeah, I have that one, but I haven't
disagree-
built it yet.
I disagree with you, but I
It's a fun
respect
build.
you for using the ugly dog competition like example, because I respect that you're acknowledging that there's something disturbing about it. That's the bottom line for me. There's something disturbing about it. I
It's off.
understand this
It's
was
off.
made in 2002, and so obviously there's more pieces came out over the years. They could definitely do a better job if they did this again. My
Now,
thing
yeah.
is, if you put this together, you look at it, you take a few steps back, you say, you know what, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's hold off on this one. That's how I feel about it. Also, I used to go to, when your school would take you to like fairs that had like talent shows, and they had like science fair projects and stuff that people made and set up, like
Mhm.
This was my
There would-
talent. I had this set.
so like this is like there were people who made like little Lego designs when I was a kid. I would imagine this is like granted probably like middle school, high school age would be capable of doing something like this, would build something like this, and it's like, yeah, it's good for an individual mock creator, but for an official Lego product, it's just too disturbing for me. That's
See,
how I feel.
Salty.
It's hard to say that it's not, because like I say, it has that, it's so ugly it's cute factor with it there for sure. Yeah. But I will say, one, it's the best Yoda that they have. Like, it's the best one. And specifically, if you see this other insane looking Yoda behind me, like, come on.
That
I don't
I
like-
would,
It
I would
makes
go
this
out on
one
a
look
limb
like
and say
a-
that one that you're pointing at is better.
No
I think
way.
it's better.
I
think it's better.
honestly, I genuinely think the one with the eyelids and the weird looking eyes is with the lightsaber. I think that one's better.
See,
Bro,
I
that's
regularly have
terrifying,
people on
bro.
stream telling me to take that one down because its eyes are looking at him strange.
No,
Like,
The eyes,
specifically
they
that.
can't.
But
the eyes
but
are the
at least
worst
there's
part on
life
both
to
of
the
them.
eyes. The one the 2000, what is it? The 2002 2003 one. Dude, there's
Rami's
no.
not doing us any
those
favors.
eyes are
calling any favors
lifeless.
here.
Nice. See, no, you know what? I'm gonna look like this
Okay.
Yoda right here for the rest of the pod here. Just
Yeah,
like
that looks-
it's terrifying. But like I say, it's the best Yoda that they've done for me. So like, yeah, I love it. I think
All
it's
right,
a great
where are the
set.
votes? Where are the
Nick,
votes?
hold
on
on,
this
hold on. Nick is
Same.
perfectly putting into words what I have always tried to tell y'all. It is a great set because of how ugly it is. It's so ugly. It's cute.
No.
Yep.
It's a great
No.
set. And
I'm
it's
That
sorry,
could be
guys.
said for
impressive.
some of the
It's
Grogu's,
super-
but not for
no,
this Yoda.
no,
This Yoda-
no,
that
no,
is so
no.
I mean,
All right, what's
This
y'all's
could be
vote?
pure
Rami,
glaze.
Rami, Nick, where would y'all put this realistically? What are y'all thinking here?
Jedi Master.
I-
absolutely not. I will not let that stand. I will not let that stand.
See, and I was gonna be more reasonable and say Jedi Knight, but I know you're gonna push this one down wherever we put it. Like I just know it's coming. I know it's coming.
Look, the genuine place I would put this, regardless of y'all's takes on this, I came up with this in my mind earlier because I knew we were gonna have a conversation about it. I hate it. I really don't like it. But the only redeemable quality about it is it's one of the two buildable Yodas. It is ugly. It's very disturbing to me personally, but I respect that they did their best at this time. They tried something new, and for that reason, I would put it in Youngling. That's the highest I'll go for.
Let me get my point
That
across.
is
I'm
Deeply
sorry.
offensive.
All that for that.
Listen. I'm sorry
Yeah.
for any hurt feelings here, but let me just get this out of the way. There's nothing redeeming about the set, in my opinion. I would put it straight in sand. I've been looking at pictures of it, like at
Sand is
360
crazy.
360 angles. I've been looking at it. His toes are 3 studs big. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Sand, wow, Sand is Yoda don't deserve that kind of disrespect.
I would say.
You see what I deal with,
genuinely.
Nick?
This
wow,
is a Yoda.
I understand. I
This is not
understand.
Yoda.
He's built like the Ice King from Adventure Time. I mean,
my-
I'm sorry.
All right, so we have a
He kinda
sand vote.
is.
We have a Youngling vote. We have Nick. Were you Jedi Knight?
Jedi
And then we
Knight,
have a
yeah.
and then we have a Master. So he's going in Padawan. That's dead center of all
I've
of
seen
our
it.
takes.
That's about a It's an average. Okay.
And listen, Nick was right.
I'm not happy about it, but
Nick, no, Nick was right. I'm bringing that bitch down.
see, I knew it.
He's
I
doing
knew
it.
I should have just went with Jedi Master. I should have went with
Oh,
Master and made it a more
Matthew,
difficult. This guy.
I'm doing it. I'm
Came
doing
with
it.
heat.
And this might
Hey.
hurt me in the future when I want to bring something up, but I think it's genuinely worth it because
That's all right. You know,
nothing.
after we're
Okay.
done here, Rhombus, we'll find a UFC gym and we'll do a little 2-on-2 to really
Oh, no.
really work it out. We'll discuss it in
Come
depth.
on,
Yeah,
Nick, I'm ready.
that's what we'll do.
Oh,
I've been
That's
waiting.
so funny.
I called dibs on. Okay, I'll get Matthew.
Oh,
You get Jim.
dibs.
We'll go.
Hold on.
Give me Matt.
Dibs.
It's gonna be a free for all.
Forget.
free
I'm
roll.
jumping
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you guys need to
elbow,
focus. You guys need to focus this aggression into the Yoda. Okay, he's the one that needs to be beat now.
All right.
He's the
Wow,
reason
wow,
we're all
wow.
fighting. All right. Speaking of buildable figure or buildable characters, we have the Darth Maul bust. I don't like this.
I have never heard
Matthew's
this.
Blaze.
I
I have never heard this.
I think it's very again, I respect that they tried to do it, but I've seen it. I used to like it, and then I saw it in person, and it just, if they're gonna do it, they needed to do a better job on it. We saw a mock of a Darth Maul bust at Brick World, and that was fantastic. This one's higher than the Yoda for sure for me. It's also just kind of like off-putting that it's like, this is a Darth Maul without a robe or shirt on, like he just got out of the shower or something, you know, because it just goes straight down into his torso. And so this is another one where like the eyes disturb me. I love Darth Maul, don't get me wrong, but I just am not a fan of these brick built
You never
early
heard of the
2000s
shirtless Darth Maul?
sets. Oh, I have.
See,
heard
I
that.
was offended when I first heard you trashing this set, but it's understand if you don't like the buildable Yoda, then I can
Yeah.
understand you feeling exactly
I'm not a
the same
buildable.
way about
Rami's a
this one.
buildable
Yeah.
character guy. I am not a buildable character guy. Like I bought the brick built Vader they just released. I like that when it's actually in like it looks like a upscale, like the upscaled minifigures. I love those. I don't like when they try to build a character like out of bricks that doesn't look like Lego. That's just
so
how
cool
I feel
to
about
me.
it.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
so cool
I guess
to me.
I think maybe that's the fundamental difference. Is I do like
It
that
is.
specifically
Yeah.
because it's like it's obviously not going to look the best. Like I say, it's rectangles turning them into circles
Yeah.
essentially. But like I don't know. I think that's
I'd
a
paddle
good.
on it.
It's one of
I
my
honestly-
favorite sets. Honestly, I like it better than the Yoda for
okay.
sure. So I would say for me, like that one's probably also a Jedi Knight range.
I'd paddle on it.
I'm on the complete opposite side of the spectrum here. I hate the Yoda, but I love this Darth Maul bust. I think that they did really good. The Yoda bust, it just seems like the studs are just showing way too prevalently. I don't know exactly how to describe
okay.
it, but like
Mhm.
you could see so much of the studs on the Yoda, and I think what helps the Maul here is the darker colors that kind of help hide the studs and the blockiness of it all, especially with his tattoos. It looks a lot smoother than the Yoda does. So
I agree with that.
I would probably say Jedi Master. I really like this set.
Oh wow. Okay.
We have a
really,
Padawan, a
really
Knight,
like
and a
this.
Master. Rami, where are you at?
Man, it looks like I'm gonna have to pull a vote here. This one's tough because I really do like this set, but I also don't think it's better than
Look at all the other
UCS
sets on the
Yoda.
list too. Look at all the other sets on the list. Too.
Yeah, I don't think it's better than the UCS Yoda. That's the big thing for me.
It just
I'd probably
is, though.
I'd put it in Jedi Knight, honestly. Like realistically, I'd put it in Jedi Knight.
Jedi Knight for all of the UCS Star Wars sets. This one being in Jedi Knight is terrible. I'm pulling it down. I'm using my
genuinely-
force ability. I'm pulling it down.
Wow.
No
Two in a row.
way.
It doesn't.
No
Two in a
it does
row.
not
way.
belong. It does
I
not
did
belong
not
there.
expect that to happen. Wow.
We can't have these brick built early 2000 sets anywhere
Wow.
past
See,
Padawan.
But it
that's
looks
one of my
so- the
favorite
Darth Maul
sets,
bust
honestly.
It looks cool. It looks
The
cool. I
Darth
think
Maul bust is one of my favorite sets of all time. I'm not even joking. I
agree. Like I
Wild
don't have that
take.
one yet. It's been so difficult to find. Like
It
in
is.
I
so
like to
hard.
try to find them like as new and sealed if possible. That one's almost impossible. But
Speaking of
Yeah,
mocks,
that's a
building
great
mocks,
set
I'll
for me.
build both of y'all a better version of this, and I'll just give it.
Oh, so we're gonna see it
Oh.
at Brick World Chicago when we get that table.
So I didn't bring it up because I don't know how. Maybe you'll have to cut this part, but there is the Darth Maul version, the Bricker Builds one,
Those are
which
way better.
That's the
I
one
would
we're
say
talking
it
about.
does look better, but it doesn't
Looks
have
a lot
that.
better.
It doesn't have the endearing quality to me that the official Lego version does.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. But you can tell that the Bricker Builds one took a lot of inspiration from the official
Mhm.
one because they used the
Oh, yes.
same kind of the eye technique, the horns. You could see a lot of similarities between the two.
Wow,
All right,
I can't
next up-
believe that. In
Yeah, that's
Padawan, that hurts me a little bit. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Well, Matthew and I's force abilities are gone, so that's something that happened
Wow.
pretty quick.
Uh-oh!
Just let me
All
know
right,
whenever your
next.
favorite set comes up. Just unrelated to anything that has happened.
I'll
Just let me
yes!
know when
Close
it
to the
comes
chest.
up.
Using
All right.
using the force ability in spite. I love it. I love
Next
it.
up, we have the 2001. They call it the Rebel Blockade Runner. It is the Tantive 4. And I like this. For early 2000s, I think this is about as peak as you could get for a ship like this. I really like this one. I have the Master Builder series version of it, and I also love that one. But I would be Jedi Knight on this one. I think it's great, but it's not. Again, we got to keep in mind the rest of this list, fellas. There's some heaters.
There's
on
some
the rest of
bangers
this
on
list.
here for sure. Yeah.
So Jedi Knight, I think, is as high as this one could go. I think it's definitely.
I don't
above.
even think it's that. I think that I don't know. I've never been the biggest fan of the Tantive, but there are so many better versions of the Tantive, and I get that this was the first version that they did make, so they are a little limited.
There's only 2 Tantives, right?
I think there's 3, right?
There's like a MIDI scale version too as
yeah,
well. I don't think we're counting that one, but yeah.
The MIDI scale one counts. But
There's also a hallway.
I think the newer one is just infinitely better. The fact that this is a UCS set kind of blows my mind, if I'm being honest. But
see, I liked it, and I feel the same with you. Like I would put it probably around Padawan or Youngling, because it was one that I thought I really wanted, and then I saw it at the store that we don't mention anymore. And when I finally saw it in person. And so that's what changed my mind. When I finally saw it in person, I was like, oh, there's something that rubs me the wrong way about that one. Like again, it's not bad, but I definitely it looks better on the box than in person for sure.
100%.
Yeah, these OG Lego Star Wars boxes catfished us sometimes for sure with the way that they set things up. We could Padawan it. Are we okay with Padawan on this one?
I'm fine
Works
with
for
that.
me.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Next up, we have the Naboo Starfighter from 2002 with the chrome
Incoming Matthew
pieces.
It's coming.
The chrome pieces.
If I had that set in my reach right now, I would pull it out and show you guys how goated this set is. This is an all-time favorite set of mine. Obviously, the bias is running wild here, but I genuinely, I don't know if I would say chosen one. It's not perfect. I would definitely Jedi Master though. It is right there. It is right there on the verge of being a perfect set. So I want
to be generous with this set. I'd put it in Jedi Knight at the highest. The one thing that it doesn't do that bugs me so much is there is no cockpit to put a figure in. Like
that's
that
why
bothers me.
That's why it's not a perfect set. For it to
That's
be
like
UCS, I feel like there should be some sort of like figure that can go in it. But I think that that the printing and the way that they did the cockpit was a really good idea for the time. So
what year is this one? This one's also from 02, 01?
This is 2002.
2002.
2002.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was gonna say I'm with you on this one, Mac. I think this one is a Jedi Master set for me. One, just like the design of the Naboo Starfighter is.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to explain why. It's just a sickly designed ship, and plus
it's like
it has the chrome. Like the chrome on the front is like that. This
is a hot take that I've said before, but the Naboo Starfighter is probably my favorite ship in terms of designs in all of Star Wars. The
reason we like it is because it's the sports car equivalent of a Star Wars ship.
Is that that's probably it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's sleek, it's fast, it's
got the chrome.
it's designed really cool. It's got
a good
chrome
paint
on
job.
It. It's got a good paint job. That's why I think that's why we like it so much. I think it's sick. I would Jedi Master it as well. The chrome pieces, put it to Jedi Master. If it didn't have chrome pieces, I'd say Jedi Knight. But the chrome pieces, especially as exclusive as they are, we hardly ever got the actual chrome on Lego sets. It's got to be Jedi Master on that one.
This is the happiest I've probably been on the channel, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still feeling some kind of way about the Yoda slander, so I debated, pulling it down just to spike back on this, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
That's wise. That's a wise move. We have a lot of sense.
I really appreciate it.
All right.
Feel your anger.
I'm telling you, that's why I needed the lightning. Just this guy.
2002 Imperial Star Destroyer. I'm going to be lower on this one because, again, there's another Imperial Star Destroyer on this list that is much better than this one. Where would you guys put the OG 2002 Star Destroyer?
I'm going to say this once, and I'm just going to refer back to it whenever it happens again. I'm not a big fan of just big gray starships. I understand that. That's what they're representing. But to me, there's absolutely zero appeal to own this set. So I'm going to be low on it. Youngling, Padawan, somewhere around there.
Oof.
I would not say zero appeal. And I have said,
let me correct you. Zero appeal to me.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad you corrected it. But I would say that I've made that point before that I don't like just big gray, just starship, especially for UCS sets. I don't like just big and gray. This one, I think, and also I've said before that I don't like open studs very too much, but I think this one actually is a pretty good design. I mean, I keep saying for the time, but for the time, yeah, it's really good. I think it looks really good.
See, and I like this set as well. I'm going to be lower on it because, spoiler alert, I like the newer version a little bit better. But I think, I don't know, it's still, I think the idea behind this one is less, it is like a giant gray blob of a ship, but I think that's the idea. It's so massive. That's where it really, really draws its appeal. It's just it's an imposing display for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'd Padawan it. I'd Padawan it because of the rest of this list. I don't think it goes down.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
Yeah, I was leaning towards Knight, but yeah, I think you're right. Just because there's other stuff that I know I'm gonna like more than that. I think Padawan's a good spot.
Also for the Jedi abilities, you can use. You don't have to use them while the set is being talked about. You can wait until the very end to move aside.
If we change my mind, rearrange some order. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, next up we have the 2003 Rebel Snow Speeder. There is also another Snow Speeder that is better than this one. Unfortunately, some of these early 2000 sets just get beat out by the one that came after it. I think this is good for the time, but the Snow Speeder in general is not near as interesting as the Star Destroyer or the Tantive or anything else up here. I would Youngling the Snow Speeder, I think.
I'm right there with you on that one. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to offend anybody, but I just can't care about the Snow Speeder. I don't know why. I just see it and I just don't care.
I feel that.
I like the Snow Speeder, but I think that every early iteration of them that Lego made in the early years has just sucked. Like every single one of them, they haven't translated right. So I due to that fact, I'm lower on the list on this one.
Yeah, I just also don't want a big Snow Speeder.
I'll show you the best Snow Speeder.
There is a way better Snow Speeder.
One of the best Snow Speeders is in
that one is good.
Wampa Cave.
That one is good.
It's a pretty good Snow Speeder.
I honestly like
the
the
Wampa Cave.
I like the size of Playscale Snow Speeders better than the UCS one.
I do too. Are we all Youngling? Is Youngling okay for that one?
Yeah.
Youngling
works.
Okay. Next up, we have the 2004 Y-Wing.
I love the design of the Y-Wing. First of all, that's what I was about to say. I don't know why. Again, in the same way where I can't explain why I don't like the Snow Speeder, the design of the Y-Wings, like they look so good to me. Like it's an amazing looking ship. So I don't know. For me, that one, and I guess
I think there's a better one coming up.
That's what I was about to say. There's better ones and there's others. So I would still be around like Padawan, maybe even Youngling.
I'd say Youngling on
Guys,
Y-Wing.
I mean, this might be a hot take, but I think the older one might be a little bit better.
And the new one, what?
Newer,
yeah.
The colors and like the stickers and stuff on the older one, I think are just a little sleeker. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
bro,
hard to exactly say specifically what it is, but basically just like the coloring and the.
I'm Youngling.
I put this in Padawan as well.
See,
I think
yeah,
we're two
that's
Padawans,
I'm
two
thinking
young ones.
Padawan, honestly, because like I like it more than the Snow Speeder, so it feels weird to put it in the same ranking. But it's just kind of, I think, because there's so much other great stuff at all the other levels, it kind of evens it out to I wouldn't be upset with Padawan or Youngling, honestly.
I would
just don't
go
think-
higher. I would go higher on it and do Padawan, I think.
Okay. Well, then we'll throw it up there at the back of Padawan then. Next up, we have the 2005 Death Star 2. This is one of the few Death Stars. It's the only Death Star 2 we've got. It's got the design. It's the full sphere. It's the unfinished, unbuilt Death Star in construction.
In my opinion, this is the best Death Star they've ever given us.
100% agree.
I think so too.
Agree.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I think so too. The only thing I don't like about it is I understand they had to do it in a panel fashion. I just don't like the gap in the center of it. It's like too thick of a gap in the middle for me. But aside from that, I think this is the best like UCS version of the Death Star.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I'd say Jedi
That being
Master.
said, I would put it in probably Jedi Knight because although I do like this one more than others, I like the scale of it. I just don't. The design is as good as they could have got it, especially at the time. I wish they would make a more modern Death Star 2 with the more modern like building techniques. I just don't. It is my favorite Death Star, but I don't think it belongs in the top 2 tiers. That's just how I feel about it.
I disagree. It's definitely not perfect, so it doesn't belong in Chosen One. But I think this is an easy Jedi Master set.
I agree.
I put it at Master for sure. I was tempted to go to Chosen One because it's like it's a Grail set for me that I don't have, and like I desperately want it. But I think if I'm like, it's not perfect, but it is a really, really, really good set to me.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that. I think that's fine. All right, next up we have the 2006 Imperial ATST. Again, we have a more updated modern ATST coming up on the list, and
I'm gonna say something about this set
between the two, but I think the new one is better. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say something about the set. There is major differences. This one is super like blocky, bricky, like not blocky, bricky. Stupid.
It is made out of Lego.
It is extremely like it shows so much studs on it that it's very like jarring, and it's also really gappy and fragile. I hate this set. I've seen it in person, and like I was thinking about buying it.
I've never seen it in person either.
They got it down from the shelf because it was a used one, and it like fell into pieces. I was like, yeah, I'm not buying that shit. Not buying.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I haven't seen this one in person, but I'm just generally not a huge fan of the walkers. This one or the other one coming up. They're not, again, I don't know that I would say they're bad, but they don't really rate for me that highly.
I'm
thinking Youngling.
The ATSTs have not been translated very well. I don't know. I don't really like the way that they've made them. I would be younger, probably like Youngling. Maybe I don't know. Maybe even Sand.
I'd be Youngling on it just because I think like it for the time maybe it looked good, but like other than that, like I really just dislike this.
Yeah, I know it's not Sand. I don't want to say Sand because it does actually kind of look better than I would expect it to.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me. Next up, the 2006 Vader's TIE Advanced, and I'm a big Vader fan. Not a big fan of the TIE Advanced. I think the TIE Fighter design looks cooler. What do you guys think about the TIE Advanced? I don't really have strong feelings about this.
I agree. I don't really like the TIE Advanced.
This one in particular just looks so weird to me. I wish they would make a new one. It looks so weird.
It's like a flip flop or something. I don't know. It's just like it does not. Seems
I
very well
agree
in there.
100%. Like I wanted to like this one a lot because I'm a huge Vader fan. Like I like the
Mhm.
ship, and then I've got the where is it? The Rebels Lego version of it back there built. I don't know if you can see it in the camera.
Oh yeah,
And
that's a great
for some
set.
reason, when you that's the advanced prototype, but like the that one specifically, I don't know, translated into such a large format. Like I don't know, it does something weird with the proportions, and it
Yeah.
strikes me as strange. So like it's not bad, but I don't know, like it's
I'd
not
youngling this
great
one
for
Yeah,
me.
I
too.
mean, granted, yeah, that is how the TIE Advanced look, but I mean, also it looks like they when put it on Photoshop, it just like stretched it out a bit. Like it doesn't look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
that's what it
clean.
looks like. Yeah,
I would,
I'd
put it-
youngling this one.
I'd consider saying I
I
really
would
don't like
probably
this.
say
Oh
I
so.
don't-
wow.
I don't hate it that much. In order to
I
have
w-
something in sand, we all have
It's
to.
gotta
We
be,
all have
yeah, it's
to
gotta be pretty shit.
agree on that. Yeah, I don't think it's that terrible, but it's definitely not good. All right, next up, we're getting into more of the modern era of sets. We have the 2007 UCS Millennium Falcon. This is the OG UCS Millennium Falcon. And hey, for 2007, I think they did a really good job with this one.
Pretty
It's not the
solid.
best. It's not the best one. There's one that beats this one for sure. But for 2007, this was heat. This was incredible.
This was what really changed the game for UCS sets.
What are we thinking on the list for the OG Falcon? We got one that's more interesting.
Let's give it-
There's not much to hate about it, if I'm being honest.
Give it
no,
its
there's
flowers.
good.
Give
I
it
would
its
probably go
flowers.
Jedi Knight.
I think that's
that's
fair.
where I was leaning to. I'm afraid to put it there because then in my head the newer one has to be better than that, and like I don't know.
Why
if that's
don't
too
we just
high.
rank them
I don't
both?
know.
I would suggest I would throw out Jedi Knight for this Falcon, and I would
Jedi
the figs
Master.
and the figs and the.
I
other
would
one
Jedi
too.
The
Master
figs
the-
and
I-
oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
I
put that
would
one. If
Jedi
we're doing that
Master
now,
it.
I'd master that one
Yeah,
I would
specifically
master
because
that
of the
one,
fig.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up, Hold
Literally,
up.
it would be a chosen one set without the figures.
dude.
Without the
this-
sequel figures, I think.
That is such a crazy claim to make because it comes with both trilogies and you can switch out the radar dish on them. Just because the figs are in there, you can
I
get
know,
rid of
But
them.
Rami,
can
you
make
know
it
the
which one
criteria
you
for
want.
what they're
chosen
trying to
They
do.
are throw in figures,
But
and
also,
you can make it a
Rami,
perfect
Think
set.
about
You can make it
like,
a perfect set.
You got to think
It
about
cut-
it from the
no.
You got to think about it from the consumer, bro. When you're looking at the box art and you see Finn, Ray, and all those guys, you're thinking that this is from the sequels. If a kid is
Yeah.
growing up watching the movies, and especially a kid that was watching
on
the
an
2017
18 plus
sequels.
set. On an 18
hey, and
plus set.
Rami, for chosen one, the entire set has to
On
be
an
perfect.
18
You can't
plus
pick
set,
and
get
choose.
out
of
You
here,
can't
bro.
pick and
It's an
choose.
18 plus set. What kid is coming up
Do you
here
think
that
parents are
doesn't know
buying
Star
their kids
Wars?
18 plus set shit? My dad bought
Dude.
me GTA 5 when I was 12.
Does your dad
Like,
buy you an $800
are you
set and
kidding?
say,
Hold
"Hey,
on,
I
hold
know
on.
you like
Kidding?
Star Wars"?
That's
I know
a
you
shit
like Star
argument.
Wars.
That's a terrible
Hey,
What
argument.
kind of
Matthew,
kind-
Matthew, let me talk to Rami for a second, okay? Rami, chosen one since the year we've been doing this podcast has been reserved for absolutely perfect sets with nothing wrong with them. You cannot pick and choose what's perfect out of the set and then
Okay,
put
but-
that in chosen one.
Okay,
the
but
figs
I'm
are not
saying
perfect.
it's a throw. I'm saying it's a throw in. They threw them in and they give you the correct figures.
they're
It's
not.
like you get to choose.
But
Hey,
it's-
if
But
you
they're
like the
not.
Then
sequels,
why
you
are
can
they
do
on the
this.
box art?
If you
Then why
like
are they
the
on the box
original
art?
trilogy, then because they add them in, you could choose which one you want it to be. It could be the sequels one, or it could be the
Okay.
original
Okay.
trilogy one. Am I wrong?
And when you're building the set, no, you're not wrong. But the way that they are displaying it, on the box art, the figures that are from the sequels, like they want you to display it, especially from
All
the
right.
box art.
All right, let's
Yeah.
keep moving.
They-
Let's keep moving here.
They
It's
want
Jedi
you
Master.
to display your Lego the way that I don't
Nick,
get
this is what
point.
happens sometimes.
get
This
this
is what
point.
happens.
I love it.
You know, we get
I
there.
love
we get
it.
there.
Hey,
All right.
we're friends though. Don't worry.
We are friends.
We just
All
fight
right.
about Lego every now and again.
Yeah, that's right.
That's basically it.
I'm really
No.
I'm really tempted to use my force ability right now, but for the sake of Matthew getting through
Let's
this
get on
episode,
to
I'm
the
not
next
gonna
one.
do it.
Let's get
I'm
on
not
to the
gonna
next
do it.
one,
All right.
please.
All right. Next up, we have the 2008 General Grievous.
This is also one of my Grail sets that I have not been able to find till this day. I rate it very similarly to the Death Star 2. So for me, this one's a Jedi Master. I haven't been able to manipulate it, so like I don't know if it's particularly sturdy. But just looking at it, the way that it is in my head, it's a Jedi Master for me.
Yeah, this set.
I think
this
I
set has
Jedi Knight it. I think I'm Jedi Knight, but I would be okay. Honestly, I'd be okay with Master on this one. To be honest.
I don't know, guys. I think the sorry to break down the little good moment we're having
Party
here,
pooper,
but,
this guy.
so my apologies here, but the
Oh, here he goes
the buildable Grievous with the Technic pieces and the like ball joint and stuff. I think that one is way better. Like the ball joint, like
the smaller one, like the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah. That one I think is just the best version of a buildable Grievous that I think we'll ever get. And this one, it doesn't translate as well, especially in the face. I don't think it looks too much like Grievous. I'm much lower on the set than you guys are.
What's everyone's vote? Nick said Master, I said Knight. Rami, Matthew, what's y'all's vote?
Padawan.
Yeah. I'm actually not a big fan of this one, surprisingly. But I'd still put it in. I'd probably put it in Jedi Knight, honestly.
Okay. The one time I'm a fan of the buildable fig, you guys are not. That's so funny to me. Next up, we have the 2008 UCS Death Star.
Yikes!
When this came out, it was a huge deal. I remember being excited about it, but as the years have gone on, my taste for it has decreased. I like the amount of figures it comes with. I just don't think there's a right way to pull off a Death Star at this size, you know? I appreciate what they were going for. As a kid, I probably would have enjoyed playing with this, but I'm lower on this one. I couldn't put it any lower than Padawan, I don't think. But the 2016 version of this set,
it's a good update.
They made some upgrades to it, and so that one's probably more on the Jedi Knight. I would put this one in Padawan. We can rank both of these right now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Can we do that? One, because I have both of them. I have the 10188. I have this one built. I don't have the other one built, and I truly don't even know what the differences are between them.
There's added pieces, and they updated the figures. Like they threw in like the updated
Gotcha.
prints and updated. Yeah.
The rooms on the newer one are better. They have better rooms, I think. But I kind of like the way that they did this display, that you can flip it all around and see all the rooms of it.
Yeah.
But I think this older version didn't do a really good job of that. I would probably.
We want to Padawan this one and Knight the other one.
I'm fine with that. I would maybe say Youngling Padawan, but I just think the openness of the whole thing ruins it. That's what ruins the whole display ability of it.
Really?
This Death Star walked so the new one could run.
That's not
Padawan.
That's sure.
Rami, vote Padawan.
We're going Padawan for this one, Knight on the other one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
While we're at it, let's rank the newest
Sand
Death Star as well. I'd
put in Master.
When they announced it, I was very low on it. I saw it in person, and that changed my perspective a bit just because of the pure freaking scale of it. It's so massive. They could have done a better job on the figures. They shouldn't have made the rooms as tiny as they are. If they were going to do that, they should have just had less rooms and made them a bit bigger. I think for $1,000, it's kind of a shame that this is what we got for the first $1,000 Lego Star Wars set.
Yep.
That being said, I would probably put it on the same tier as the one we just the Padawan one here.
I would go as far as Younglinging this one. The only thing that I think is okay about this is the scale, like how big it actually is in person. But there is basically nothing I like about this set.
Yeah, I'm definitely youngling on this
way
one.
too small. You can't turn it around. The gun is way too small.
I'm
Like,
okay with youngling.
I would youngling.
Specific, and I guess the scale is impressive, but that's why I'm youngling on this one instead of Padawan,
Guys,
because when I saw it in person, I expected it to be larger than it actually is. You know, like again for $1,000, and I think if they had made it a little bit larger, we wouldn't have that issue with the rooms feeling so cramped and small or looking that way.
And the fact you have to buy more or get more stormtroopers to like fill in the spaces, and like you can't fit like an actual ship, like an actual Imperial shuttle in there. It's like a tiny, you have to downscale everything.
In the hangar.
Yeah.
I always say this
shame.
every time we talk about this set, but I will continue to say it when the set comes in front of my eyes. The fact that you cannot sit it flush against a wall is a problem.
Youngling works for me on that.
I'm not going to agree with y'all on this, but I think this one is better than the 2008 one on the same tier as the 2016 one. I put it in Jedi Master or Jedi Knight. Jedi Knight is where I put it.
We got 3 younglings, my friend. So
coming from someone who's owned, built, and has
Wow.
this set. I have.
It's because you have buyer's remorse. You feel like
that's
you have
what
to
it
put
is.
it
It's
higher.
buyer's bias.
See,
Buyer's bias.
I'm tempted.
You have
even
to
now,
like it.
I'm tempted even now to use my force push on 10188 only because like that was my favorite Star Wars set for a very long time. Like, and I wanted it. I love all the figs that come with it, and I think specifically because I got it around when the time that the Death Slice was announced, it felt that much better to me because, you know, it's obviously not a perfect sphere, but, you know, it says Death Star, where like the Death Slice, it's, I don't know, that like cross section of it makes it look weird.
It doesn't scream Death Star. It doesn't scream Death Star. I'm glad that you put that out there, but it does not scream Death Star at all. Like if they did not have that if they did not have the fun on there on the corner of it, you wouldn't be able to tell.
It would just be a Star Wars diorama with a bunch of random scenes in there.
That's it.
Thank you, Nick. That's a good take. It's in Youngling. Sorry, Rami. There's 3 Youngling votes. All right. Next up, we have the 2010 Imperial Shuttle. This is chosen one for me. This is one of the most beautiful Star Wars Lego ships that they have ever made. Yeah, I absolutely love this one. And
it's freaking massive.
I'm seconding the chosen one.
Do we have a consensus here? That's exactly what I was going to say. This is for sure a chosen one set for me.
Yeah.
I wanted it for a long time anyway. And then when I finally saw it built in person, I was like, oh, it's absolutely massive. And it looks so good.
Yeah.
The thing about the Imperial Shuttle is I love the design of it. I think the tri-wing effect is really cool. And it's hard not seeing that tri-wing effect and not immediately thinking of the Imperial Shuttle. But also the people need to remember the Imperial Shuttle is a troop transport. It needs to be big. So I think that the UCS did really good.
Yeah,
this isn't my favorite Lego Star Wars set of all time, but I think it's probably top 3 most aesthetically like pleasing, beautiful.
Sure.
It almost doesn't look like Lego.
In terms of scaling, man, they blew it out of the water.
They did a great job with that.
This small aside, but that's what when I saw the new Imperial Shuttle that was announced, and then like any of the later versions, they don't do it for me. Like because that one is so perfect, it just it makes all the other ones look just generally not good to me.
They set the bar too high for that one.
And knocked it out of the park. Should have just remade that. Like if anything,
they do need to do a remake on this one for sure.
Yeah. There's a reason it's like $1,300, $1,400 aftermarket, something crazy like that.
Yep,
one of the most desirable UCS sets.
If you have $1,000, don't buy the Death Star. Spend an extra.
Go ahead and
buy an Imperial. Do yourself a favor. Get the Imperial Shuttle.
Unless you want to be like me.
Next up, we have the 2010 UCS Obi-Wan Starfighter. I'm low on this one. I think they did a good job on the design. I'm a big minifig scale guy. This is way too big for the Starfighter. It's similar to Luke's Landspeeder. Like, I get it. It looks cool. It matches the design pretty well, but I would have zero interest in ever picking this one up, personally.
I used to agree with you until I saw it in person. And I actually kind of dig this this ship, even though it is large and out of scale.
It's way oversized.
It's really
Honestly,
kinda-
all I need to say is the fact that they used a 2x2 dome, or that's like a 4x4 dome piece. That's a 4x4 dome piece that they're using for the Astromech's head. Way too oversized. Way too oversized.
It's kind of cool though, personally.
I mean, yeah, it's
I like
it's cool that it is that scale. I
I'd
do like
Padawan.
big.
Padawan's the
scale
highest
stuff,
I'd go.
Yeah,
But
What's y'all's
I'm
vote?
also a I collect all the
I'm youngling.
starfighters, so I have a little bit of
Okay.
Yeah,
bias.
I was quiet on that one because I just generally don't care. Like if anyone said sand, I wouldn't have been even upset at this one. But yeah, I'm youngling on this one for sure.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm good with that. I'm good with
I-
youngling. I was being gracious. I was being a little gracious.
I mean, I'd put it in Jedi Knight personally, but that's
Hell
just me.
no.
What?
Hell
That's
no.
crazy,
What?
bro.
Let's shut
That's
that down
crazy.
immediately. God.
All right. Next up, we have the 2011 Super Star Destroyer. Not a Super Star Destroyer guy. I like the figs in this one. That we got a lot of bounty hunter stuff going on here. I just personally, if I'm ever gonna buy a UCS Star Destroyer, I'm buying the normal one. I would never go for this one personally.
I
Not a
mean,
big
let's
fan.
get it out of the way. Any of the Star Destroyers that have the big bridge and the cockpit, whatever it's called, the bridge on the top of it, is way better than any other, Star Destroyer design. So I would probably Padawan this.
Yeah, I feel the same way
I'd
about this one
Padawan.
as I do with the OG Imperial Star Destroyer. So yeah, I'm Padawan for sure.
One of the most
Okay.
impressive things about this set is the size of it, though. This is like one of the longest.
It's a big ship.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like one of the longest. I think the Venator beat it, but it is one of the longest like UCS. sets ever made.
It's a hung ship for sure.
That's a way to put it.
Rami, you okay with that?
This falls back earlier. It's a giant gray ship. I'm not a huge fan. It also, like, for whatever reason, does not scream Star Wars to me. I don't know why. It never has.
It's like an arrowhead.
That's fair. It's not seen as enough, and I think it's watered down because of the pure like screaming of Star Wars that the normal Star Destroyer does.
Yeah.
It's just so iconic that this one just gets kind of washed out, I think.
It's all right though. I mean,
it's all right. Yeah.
I mean, it's all right.
I mean, it's all right.
But I think, like I said, like the other one, I think its redeeming quality is the fact that it is such a massive display piece.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is for
Yeah,
sure.
that brings it out of Youngling and Sand.
For sure.
2012 UCS R2D2. Again, not a buildable character guy. This one's okay. I'm not a huge fan of these.
Oh, okay.
Sets,
there's another R2D2, or I guess there's not another R2D2 down the line.
It's not UCS.
I know there is another one, but I don't think it's considered
No,
UCS.
it's not a UCS one.
Is this one particularly larger than the non-UCS version?
It's about the same size.
I think it's about the same size.
It's
yeah.
about the
Okay,
same
yeah.
size as that $100 and $200 one they made a few years ago.
Yeah,
The one
that's the one I have, which I
before
think
the
is not
Malik
bad.
one,
Like,
right?
Yeah,
No,
I'd
not
rather
Not
I'd
the one
rather
with the Malik,
have-
the one before it.
It's the one before Darth Malik.
I'd rather
right,
have
right,
the one
right.
before the in between one than this one. I'm super low on this, to be honest. I'd be
Yeah,
youngling because there's
honestly,
better versions of it.
yeah.
There's a better version of
I
it.
would say this probably needs to go in Sand.
yeah, I'm honestly not even upset at the sand rating for this one. Like
I
it's
would
not.
probably put this
Yeah,
in Sand. It looks okay, but I think in terms
It's
of
not terrible.
in
though.
terms
It's
of
not
compar-
I
terrible.
put in
in terms of, like,
Youngling. I put in
comparison,
Youngling.
I don't
like,
think you
there's-
can. Our
That's
criteria for
where I'm at with the
sand, Matt,
comparison.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. In terms
our
of
criteria
comparison-
for sand has always been there's absolutely nothing redeemable
Nothing redeeming.
about it.
Okay, I
There's
got you.
something redeemable about like this is not terrible. It's not awful.
Yeah, then I'd be youngling on that one.
Okay.
Then. Yeah.
Yeah, we can youngling it.
we'll be
All right,
fair.
Next up, we have the 2012 B-Wing. Not a B-Wing guy. Honestly, I would throw this in sand. I don't give a shit about this set, bro.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not a B-Wing guy.
That is
Jake,
crazy.
Jake, there's got to be something redeeming about this. Come on,
Oh
dude.
man, I would
The
take on
B-Wing
this
is
one. I
sick.
could not care less
There's
about the
nothing-
B-Wing
there's
ship
nothing
design.
redeeming about
I
the
don't like it.
B-Wing, dude.
I don't
Thank
like
you,
it.
Nick.
You know what?
Thank you.
You know what?
Even
Fuck it. Let's
Clone
throw it in
Wars,
sand.
let's
throw it in sand.
Nah,
the
bro,
B-Wing
the
was
B-Wing
all over
design's
Clone Wars. Are you
whack.
kidding? Y'all
No.
hate the set that much. The B-Wing is
Even
sick.
yeah, like it's I don't know.
hate
It's
this
just
set, bro.
yeah. I don't care about
This
that
one does
ship
not
design.
scream.
Not
This
even
one
a
is
little
like
bit.
not Star Wars to me.
I
Like, every
shouldn't
time
have
I
used my
see
force
this,
ability. Oh my god, the B-Wing is so sick. There's no way it's going in
Yeah.
sand. There is no way that it's going in sand. I would
We
Jedi
have-
Knight the B-Wing.
We have
Jedi
three
Ride's the bag.
I would
That's
Jedi Knight
crazy,
the
bro.
B-Wing. I'm
That's
not even
crazy.
kidding. I would Jedi Knight. The B-Wing is such a sick ship. Like the
We
way that
have-
it flies, and then the fact that they gave us a great stand so we can have it diagonally as it's displayed. I love
it looks like it fell over, bro. It doesn't.
No!
Look like
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That
Yeah.
starship is
I'm
crippled.
not
It
even
looks like
kidding.
it has
I would
problems.
genuinely put this in Jedi Knight. I'm not even joking.
Well, we have 3 sands
What?
and a Jedi Knight, so I guess we have to take Matthew's vote into account.
Just
and
put it in Youngling. Just put it in Youngling.
That's what I was about to say. If there was something between Youngling and Padawan, like I wouldn't be upset with it going there because like I might like it more than a lot of the stuff that's in Youngling, but like definitely not better than anything in Padawan.
No.
That's crazy. I think
I
it's so
agree.
much better than everything in Padawan.
I'm so
Not the
glad
Darth
I'm not
Maul
the
bust.
only one that feels that way about the B-Wing. That's nice to.
That's
it's nice to
crazy.
hear.
Yeah, it's-
See,
That's
Nick, we started
crazy.
off on the wrong foot, but
We
look,
did,
we're,
we
we're
did.
getting
We,
along.
I'm
We're
still
getting
a little
along on
salty
some-
about
I'm-
my UCS
Jake,
Yoda. I'm
I'm
still
a-
getting over it, but you know, we're finding
Well,
some
Rami-
common ground here.
Yeah,
Rami, we get along sometimes.
the
All right,
truth is coming
Next
out.
up, we're chosen one on Ewok Village, right? We're chosen
Yeah,
one on
chosen
Ewok
one.
Village as
Chosen
Yoda
one.
screaming
Chosen one.
there.
Chosen one.
Oh yeah, that's an amazing set. Like
That is-
the only reason I
think that
don't
is one
have
of
it
the
is
most-
because of the brittle brown on it. Like I know if I buy
Yeah,
it now
same.
and buy it, it's gonna break, and I'm gonna be furious that I broke it. But I
Yeah.
would love to
It's-
have this set, already built and not have to worry about that.
It's hard
For
to
sure.
knock the set for the brittle brown because that's not like Lego didn't really control that happening. But
Mhm.
I think for the set itself, it's definitely chosen one. It's perfect.
For sure.
Oh yeah,
it's a perfect
that's my point.
set.
Like I love the
Chosen
set, but the only reason I don't have it is because I know I would break
That's where I.
80% of the
Yeah.
pieces. Yeah.
I made a commitment to myself, which would have probably been a bad idea if I saw it at Brick World. I was gonna buy it. I
Oof.
didn't find it. I didn't see it, but I was gonna do it. And I was honestly just gonna keep it in the box, to be honest, because of the brittle brown. I wouldn't have even wanted
Mhm.
to open it and mess with it. But okay, that's a pretty straightforward one. Next up, we have the 2013 Red 5 X-Wing Starfighter. There's still another X-Wing, and to be honest, I haven't seen these both in person.
This is
so
the
I
best
don't know. I don't know which one's better. So I'll let someone else.
I think
kinda vote for
the
this.
newer one's better.
The newer one is so freaking
Let's just
fragile,
rank
and,
them. Let's just rank them both. Let's put
and
them.
the
where y'all think it
thrusters are
goes?
way too big.
No.
Yeah, I agree with you. The new one is definitely very fragile. I have it. It's in the other room. I started putting some lights
Okay.
on there, which was a whole
Yeah.
other ridiculous thing that I should not have started doing. But I think it's an amazing design. The newest one, I've seen the Red 5 built, I think, once, and I'm struggling to remember exactly how I felt about it when I saw it. But I think just off of my gut feeling, I think the new one is still better than the Red 5 X-Wing. And I think the Red 5 is better than the oldest one as well. So
Mm-hmm. There are parts that I like and hate about both the newer and the older one. I think overall the newer one slims it down a lot better. It's more sleek. So
Can we put these in the same tier since they're pretty similar and we have like slightly different? takes on them?
that's
not mad
that's-
at that,
I'm
yeah.
not. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be upset with
They-
that.
What
They both-
what do y'all think?
I'm okay with
What-
that. They
Jedi
both
Knight?
have their pros and
Yeah.
cons.
I'd probably like Padawan, maybe Jedi Knight, but
see, I would
Jedi
put the
Knight.
new one in Jedi Knight for sure. And so, like, if we're rating them similarly, then I'd say let's Jedi Knight.
you know
both
what?
of them.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that
I
because
think
they
the
both look
X-Wings
they both
are-
look
they're-
really
they
good.
both look
yeah.
really good. Yeah, I think that's good. All right,
and
next
and
up
it's
we have-
X-wing, like that's iconic for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
iconic. That is a Star Wars icon for sure of a ship.
You
Next
can't
up, the
really
20
fuck up an X-wing.
I don't know.
Well, you
about that,
can.
but-
I think
That's
you
true.
can, but
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
They
Smart
in
break.
terms of this conversation and the
exactly.
UCS, the
Exactly what I was
UCS
thinking,
one.
Rami.
All right, next
Smart
up, the
breaks.
2014 Sandcrawler. I think we need an updated UCS Sandcrawler. I like the scale of it. Overall, I think it looks cool. I'm just not a huge fan of like the tan pieces like spread throughout it. I think that kind of takes away from it. I think they could have done that in a more creative way. But it's a great set. Don't get me wrong. That's my one critique on it. Other than that, I really like the set.
This
Where do
is
y'all think it
also
goes?
one of my favorite sets ever. I don't know. You're definitely right. The tan kind of draws away from it, but I think that it's definitely a better improvement than the older one, the one with like the orange and stuff on it.
For sure, it's an improvement. It's not perfect. I'd put it in I'd probably put this one in Jedi Knight.
Another reason I haven't bought this is the same with the Ewok Village is brittle brown. This one
Yep.
has
Yeah.
a bad tendency. One of my dreams is to
Exactly.
get like these sets and then replace all of the brown with newer
with just the
pieces.
new brown
You know
pieces.
how
Yeah.
with some sets like they release it and it's like they cannot do a better job. A good example is the Imperial Shuttle up here. Another good
Mhm.
example is probably the new Falcon. Like the figs aren't good, but they couldn't really do a better job here. That's why it's been on the shelf for like however many years
Forever.
it's been
Yeah.
on the shelf. The Sandcrawler, there's much room for improvement. So I would put it on Jedi Knight. I think they could do a much better job with the Sandcrawler design.
I'm happy with Knight. Yeah.
Jedi Knight, I'm okay with. Jedi Knight,
This
I'm
one
okay
has
with.
the Owen Lars figure that comes with it, right?
Yep.
I think that's this one.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's got
Yeah,
some cool
yeah.
figs for sure.
It's also got some
Figures-
really good droids. Like I'm a big astromech guy.
Oh yeah, this one
got
has the
some
Jawas
great-
and Owen Lars for sure. Yeah.
The figs
I
are
like this
dope.
one.
This
Yeah.
is a great set. I would honestly argue for Master just because of the figure lineup and
You're
the
cooking!
size of it.
You're
I
cooking.
I think this is a better set than Jedi Knight, honestly.
See, I should have. I don't want to feel like I'm just latching on to what you said there, but I absolutely wanted to put it in Master, but I was like, I don't want to
Do it.
I don't-
I
I don't wanna
agree.
crowd
Do
the-
it.
crowd
Do
the
it. I
field right
agree.
there.
I agree. It's
Yeah,
better
I'm
than
not
most
mad
of
at
the sets
Master.
at
I'm
night.
not at all mad at Master for that.
I'm
one.
okay with that. The only reason I wanted to put it a couple tiers down is because I really want Lego to make a new one and to make the design more appealing. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But Jedi Master's fine. Rami, is that you? Do you have the Yoda death sound pulled up?
No, I keep hearing that. Who's doing that?
That's Rami, bro.
But
All right, let's rank the two slave ones. Next, we have the 2015 Boba Fett slave one, and then we also have the Jango slave one that just came out. I own the Jango Fett slave one. That one's fresh on my mind. Aside from the Boba Fett figure and the Jango slave one, that is an absolutely perfect set. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. You can't really see it, but it's displayed over here. The Boba Fett slave one is also incredible. I think
They're
they did
really
some
well done.
slight improvements on the new one with it. It's more rounded. The shape
Yeah.
of it looks a bit better.
Yeah.
I would Jedi master the Jango slave one. I'd probably master both of them, to be honest. I love both of these sets.
yeah, I don't want to get into it before I get pissed off. But I think both of these are at Master. And I would honestly, I'm very, very tempted to put the Django in Chosen One
Absolutely not.
just because
Hmm.
I think it's good. One piece is what ruins the set for that, I guess, for a lot of people. But it's
Boba
one
Fett-
piece. One
Boba Fett
piece.
is
The,
atrocious.
the figs in the Boba Fett Starfighter are way
Oh, here's
better
one of
than-
your lines, Rami.
Way better, by the way.
Wait, hold on. We got a little soundboard from some of our old episodes here.
Like the hair, change the hair. It's Lego.
But that's my biggest claim with this. It's like it's a great set, and a lot of people dog on it for one piece. If you don't like the hair, change the hair. It's Lego.
and be okay with it. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this one and the OG one at Master for sure. This the Django slave one is the only one I have, but it's one of my favorite like newer UCS builds for
It's
sure.
sick, bro.
They're,
Yeah,
they're
it's super
definitely
sick.
they're definitely both really cool.
The colors
display
on it are cooler. The
And-
blue on it,
Yeah.
I think, is a cooler look.
I don't know. I do like the red. I like the red and green.
The design overall is better on the Django one too. As well.
The red screams OG to me for the original Slave one.
Yeah,
but I do like if I could only have one, like if I had the old one with the new colors, I would do that. Like
if I had one of these in my garage, I would want the Django.
That's a great way to put it, Nick. If they had the older design with the newer colors, that would be a perfect chosen one set, I think.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I really do like the feature of the bridge in the Django. I think that's the best play feature ever.
Yeah, it's a cool play feature
ever. So satisfying.
We got the 2015 TIE Fighter. Let's go ahead and rank this and the what is it? The TIE Interceptor that's coming up too. We'll rank these together.
The TIE Fighter is pretty cool. I think as far as like TIE Fighters and X-Wings go, they're kind of just mundane because we've seen them so many times.
Nick, I see this in your background.
I've got the Interceptor back there, which I like it. I think since I put it up there on the shelf, I haven't moved it because it feels kind of fragile.
It is very fragile. Yeah. I've held the Interceptor in hand. It is one of the most fragile.
Hold it like a baby.
It is one of the most fragile UCS sets that I think I've ever held in my hands. Like the greebling was done awfully. Like the little bits that they do, it's not good. It's not good. It has broke. I think when I had it in hand, it broke on us it broke more than once. The whole thing broke more than once.
Like when I literally moved it from this table to put it up there, I had to stop because I felt like it was wobbling too much, and I was like, the wings are going to literally break off of it. I like the way it looks, but it's difficult for me to rank it very high because it's another TIE, and like you say, like we've seen other TIE ships before, and they're all pretty similar, like the wing shapes are a little different, but like that the actual cockpit section of them it's mostly the same. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, like this one, I'm okay with Padawan.
I was gonna say that.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them being together. Maybe the TIE Fighter over the Interceptor, but I've never had the TIE Fighter in hand, so I don't know how fragile exactly that one is.
Oh, that's right. We're doing both. Yeah, I would say that I do rank that one a little higher than the TIE Interceptor. I don't know that I would put it on the same. That's where I'm like, if there was some middle section between Padawan and Jedi Knight, that's where it would go for me. Because like I said, I like it a little bit better than the TIE Interceptor.
Put it at the front of Padawan because it's definitely better than the blue.
Yeah, I think that's
the blue
outline.
That's fair.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, next up we have the 2016 Assault on Hoth, and this is kind of a disgrace of a UCS set.
I think this is the worst UCS set that they've ever made. Ever.
Yeah.
This is the worst UCS set ever.
I'll send it. I'll send it.
Absolutely.
Please.
Snow in the sand. Are we okay with snow in the sand?
Snow in the sand, exactly.
Yeah, chosen one, baby.
Well, get out of here.
Get out of here.
They descaled the shield generators or whatever. There's supposed to be 4. There was supposed to be 4. There's only 3 in the set. Like that is such
what was that?
The chosen one, baby. Why would you say something like that? Are you an idiot?
All right, that's the sand. That's the sand of this list. That is the sand of this list.
I don't understand why that one is even considered a UCS. Like it's got a bunch of pieces, a bunch of parts, but like why? Why is it UCS?
This is 3 battle packs stacked into one set.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly. Like we just they slapped UCS on it just because they could. Maybe I don't understand that one.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we have the 2017 UCS Snow Speeder, and this one's a step above the other one, but I wouldn't put it anywhere above Padawan. Again, I'm just not a Snow Speeder. Not a big fan of the Snow Speeder, especially in UCS. Yeah. Especially in UCS.
Yeah, this one's way better, but like I said before, play scale versions of the Snow Speeder are better than this version, so I would...
I'd front of Youngling. I'd put it front of Youngling. That's where I would put it. Towards the front.
I hate these giant Snow Speeders.
Yeah, front of Youngling is good.
We'll put it right around there. Nick, you okay with that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was going to say Youngling, maybe Padawan at best for me on that one.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, next up we have the 2018 Y-Wing, and that's the one you have, Nick, right? Is that the one that you
yes,
pulled
this
up
is the
a minute ago?
75181.
Now the time.
Like, this is the one. Like,
Yeah,
I
let me pull that up
absolutely
on the-
love this one. Yeah. See,
It looks
this-
pretty sleek. It looks pretty sleek. I'm
It
not
is.
gonna lie.
It's
I'm not a Y-Wing guy,
I-
but that looks pretty. It looks.
I'm
pretty
telling
good.
you guys, look up a comparison. There's not much that's that different. If I'm just throwing it out
I'm
there,
The old
indifferent.
one?
I'm okay with
Yes.
whatever you guys vote on this one. I'm indifferent on the Y-Wing. I
it's
think it looks
it's.
cool, but I'm not a Y-Wing
See,
guy. So.
I would, if we're doing this fairly, I would think that it is on Padawan with the same level of the older Y-Wing. I'm telling you guys, it might help you guys if you look up a comparison, maybe even right now. But
Yeah, but this one comes with a fig.
they are so similar. They are so similar. It's crazy.
This one comes with a figure though.
Yeah, and that's what changes it.
I mean, yeah, you could put a figure in the actual ship, like a actual
if you
pilot.
don't like the hair, change the hair. It's Lego.
See, I
You don't
I
like
can't
the
be
pig,
mad at
change
you
the
because,
pig.
like, I think originally when we saw the first one, I got it confused with the one I have. I forgot even about the set number of the one that I actually own. So I would say they definitely look very similar. But I don't know. In my head, like it feels just a little bit better than the old one for some reason. It's hard to
It's an
explain
upgrade.
why exactly. Yeah, I think the greebling and stuff on this one, like, it really kind
I
of.
just looked at pictures. I just pulled up
looks great.
pictures, and I think it's an upgrade.
It's definitely an upgrade.
That's crazy. I think the colors on the original are better. I think
I
the way
would
that
say
they
I'd
did
vote. I'd vote front of Padawan, but I'm also just mid on the ship in general. So
I would
saying
do
Jedi Knight.
Padawan as well. I think it deserves to be with the older one.
Jedi Knight
Yeah,
on this.
I want to put it Jedi Knight. Yeah,
I'm okay
I
with
guess
either.
Yeah,
Okay with either.
I'm Jedi Knight on this one. I'm gonna be firm on that one. That's how I feel. But,
Okay.
like, I don't know, what is it? Are we 2-2 Padawan and Jedi Knight?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm okay with it because I like it better than the old one, so I'll Jedi Knight it. I'll throw it on.
There we
Jedi
go.
Knight too.
Hey, appreciate that. There we go. That's solid.
Sorry,
Also,
Matthew.
hey, I'm okay with it. Whatever.
All right. Next up, we have the 2019 Imperial Star Destroyer, and I know we've talked about not being fans of big gray ships, but this thing's so badass, dude. This is such a sick Star Destroyer, and I'm a big minifig scale guy. This isn't exactly minifig scale, obviously. It would be way too massive to do actual minifig scale, even with UCS. But I refuse to buy a play scale version of the Star Destroyer. If I ever buy a Star Destroyer, it will be this one. This will be the only Star Destroyer I buy. I would chosen one, the Star Destroyer. I think it's perfect. I think it's absolutely perfect.
I agree with you on that one.
I don't know if I would chosen one it. I do
See?
really like this Star Destroyer.
It may be the most iconic ship besides the Falcon in Star Wars, bro. This is such
Yeah,
a good,
I do
such a
really
good
like
design.
this version of the Star Destroyer. I also really like the Tantive 4 that they added to it for scaling. I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with this. There's
I
nothing
don't
wrong
think
with this.
I don't think it's chosen one. I would Jedi Master it.
I think if you don't like the idea of just the big gray ships, then I can understand that. One of my, small spoiler alert, my favorite Star Wars set of all time is the one right behind me here, the Venator. And then I didn't think anything. And so I have the Venator built right here, and then I have the Imperial Star Destroyer in the other room, not built yet. But when I saw it actually built at I don't remember if it was at a convention or where I saw it initially, that was when I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure when I build that one, it might, if it doesn't rank exactly the same as the Venator for me, it's going to be my favorite set of all time. It's absolutely massive. It looks
let's
so
rank
good.
those both. I'm chosen one on both of these. I'm definitely
chosen one.
There we go.
Oh, Lord.
I'm chosen
That's
one
good
on the
ratings
Venator.
there.
No,
That's
chosen
good
one on the
ratings.
Venator.
Chosen
The
one on
Venator
both
is
of you.
chosen
No,
one. We got three
no.
chosen
Yeah.
one
It's
votes,
not.
right?
It's not. It really
What
Dude,
are you
it's
saying?
perfect.
Look
It's
at it.
absolutely
It's
perfect,
really
bro.
not.
No notes.
What's
And I
wrong
think,
with it?
I think specifically if you don't like the idea of the big gray ships, this one, it should solve that problem for you because of the red or the burgundy,
it's
whatever color we're
sick.
calling
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah.
it just looks so good. The bridge sticking up off of it, like,
It's a beautiful set.
Yeah, I have 0 notes on this one.
I don't know.
Matthew,
That's a
what's
lie.
what?
That's a
all
lie.
right, let's
I don't
rank
think
the
I
Star
wouldn't take it
Destroyer.
down because of the minifigs, because like
Let's rank.
UCS ones
this-
are not that, but
You know,
Yeah.
that's honestly, it's not fair. It's not fair for the Venator and stuff like that. At least for me, I don't feel like it's fair for me to be hating on it as much as I am because of the bias that's so strong with like I don't like the fact that it takes up as much space as it does, as well as like I don't know.
that's the
I don't know.
idea. That's what it's supposed
I don't
That's
to
the
know. I don't
whole
know.
point
I've,
of it.
I've
That's
said
the whole
I've said it
point.
many I've said it many times. I will never subscribe to the idea of paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars to take up most of all of your display space.
It's literally
So-
it's got its own shelf back here.
That's
Like,
what I'm
barely
saying though.
anything
That's
can
what
fit on it.
that's my point though. Is like you could use all of that space to fill it up with like
What's
20
the vote on
interceptors. You know,
these?
like 20
Okay.
like small Jedi interceptors. So,
So
like
I'm chosen one.
I'll
would
just
put
like-
both
I'll
of
let
I'm
these.
you
chosen
guys
on
vote.
Venator and ISD. I'm
Okay,
chosen on
Robbie,
both. of
I'll
those.
just let
Robbie,
you guys
what's your
vote. My
vote?
vote doesn't matter. on these two.
I'm chosen one on Venator. I'm gonna pass on voting for the Star Destroyer.
I can't do that. I just
can't-
did that.
No, I can't. I just put it.
You just
then
copying my homework.
Just put in.
Hey, if you want to give it to Nick and I, it's going straight to
Yeah,
Chosen
it's going
One.
straight
to
That's the way
Chosen
you
One.
guys
I'm
do
gonna
it.
give it-
Jet
I'm gonna
the
give it to
Master
y'all.
at the least. If the
'Cause-
Venator is chosen one, then the Star Destroyer is Jedi Master at the least.
Okay, Matthew threw his vote in. Rami, do you agree? I'll put it in Jedi Master if you agree.
I don't care.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't even know how you
think
could
they're
be
on the same
neutral on this
level?
one.
You said yourself you hated the Star Destroyer.
Chosen one, baby.
Hey, there we go. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad, Rami. Good to have you over here on the right side.
Oh, that's what he
Rami
gets for
trolled.
pissing me off. That's what he gets for
Rami-
pissing me off earlier about the damn
We have
Millennium Falcon.
We have a rare Matthew Rage moment.
Wow.
Hey,
That
can
was
I
an
put?
upset.
Can I
That was an
use my
upset.
force ability? I want to put the Millennium Falcon in Chosen One.
I am gonna.
Wow, he's going extra rage on this one.
I'm gonna. I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
Yeah, wow.
He needs to, bro. Rami,
Somebody
why
grab
you do
Matthew's
that to-
screens
why
and
you
his
doing
headphones
that
and
to
mic.
Mac, bro?
We're all okay.
Oh
Oh.
man,
He's gonna come back
This is-
with a drop kick straight
this
to
is
the
what this is what evil does to a person.
All right.
Nice.
2020
The Force
A Wing. I think the A
Solid
Wing's
use to that one.
lame. I
Yeah.
think the A Wing's lame. I would probably freaking Youngling the A Wing. I don't care about the A Wing at all.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. If we hadn't put the other one in sand already, I would have put it there. And like,
I
'cause
wouldn't mind sand on this one.
I don't
I would-
care
I
about
would
this
never-
one at all. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I
feel
don't
the
want
same
like
way.
if you gave it to me, sure, but I don't even know when I'd build it, even if you did give it to me.
Same.
This is the original trilogy equivalent to the V Wing.
I also
Yeah,
want
it's
to point
just-
out. I want to point out that he waited for me to get back before doing that. So
He did. That was
That
an
felt-
intentional
excellent
shot.
that
use
That
of your
was an
force ability
intentional
there, Robbie. I
shot.
love it.
targeted.
That was perfect.
personal. That was
Wow.
personal for
Okay.
sure. Youngling on the A Wing. Matthew, you okay with that?
Oh yeah, go ahead. A-wing sucks.
A-Wing sucks. All right. We have the 2021 UCS Republic gunship. I've got the 2013 gunship. That's the peak gunship in my opinion. Because I own that one and the scale is so good on that one, I don't personally have an interest in this gunship, but it is a beautiful ship.
I
It's a beautiful
love
design.
this set. This is one of my favorite UCS sets.
It's a great set. Don't get me wrong. I'm probably Jedi Master on this, but I won't buy it because I have the 2013 gunship.
It's not number one on my favorites of UCS sets, but it is probably like top 3. I love this set so much.
I've seen it in person. It's a beautiful design.
One, it's a massive set. It looks great. It's not quite chosen one level for me. I think a
perfect minifig scale would have it at chosen one.
Yeah.
and it's got a a Mace Windu minifig. Like, come on. You can't like
Yeah, the Mace
anybody with a
Windu-
purple
Clone
lightsaber.
pilot
That's,
as
that's a
well.
good set for me.
The
The Mace
clone
Windu
pilot
is
is
sick,
still
man.
cool
I-
shit. It's cool.
I do
cool
want to
shit.
say, I really like this set, but I'm actually quite opposite. I think the minifigs suck. Like this, there's so many other cool figs that they could have done. I'm not a
For the
big fan of
gunship
this.
though.
I mean, they could have given us
What
like
do you
a
want?
cool,
Like Yoda
they-
and some clones?
That's what I was gonna say. Other than just
I
like
mean,
putting a bunch of more
But,
clones
bro,
in
they
there and
don't-
Yoda,
they
like
don't
what else
give
could
us-
they
they
do?
They don't
could've-
give us Mace Windu enough. I'm glad they put Mace Windu in this.
Yeah, but
Yep.
they gave us a better version of that Mace Windu in the Republic fighter tank.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I mean, that is a fair point.
and
but
that's what I'm getting at is they gave us a
All right.
better version in a set that
I'm
is
master.
$300
Master.
less.
I'm master on this one for
Master.
sure.
But yeah, Jedi Master.
Okay. Chosen one on the AT-AT.
chosen
For
one.
sure.
Chosen one.
Chosen
This
one.
is-
Yeah.
This
That's,
is
that's easy
potentially.
choice.
I think that is my favorite UCS set of all
It
time.
might be. Honestly, I'm gonna buy it at some point, not for $2,000 like Victoria's Secret was
Oh
selling
my
it
God.
for, because that's ridiculous.
Get
But
out of here. That one
This
deeply
is-
offends me to
this-
even see it up
this
there
one-
like that.
as far as UCS sets go, my top two that I want the most is this one and the Venator and the Ewok Village. Those are the top three. This one, once I won't make this call until I own it and build it. I refuse to do that, but this might be my favorite Lego set of all time.
Yeah.
I gotta build
that's
it.
That's not even
but-
a hot take, honestly.
No,
I
I
have it
think
not
might
built,
be.
but when
No,
I
it's
when I
not.
saw it, first built, I was like, okay, one again, it's massive. It looks amazing. So like I'm sure when I do build it, it's also gonna rank up there with the Venator and the Imperial Star Destroyer for me. I have only one gripe with it, and this it wouldn't take away from the actual design or the ranking of it for me. It's just I think it can hold like 30 or 40 troopers, and
They
you,
didn't put
you
enough
don't even get a
troops, yeah.
half of that. Yeah, and I'm like, for
Yeah,
what this
that's
set
a good point.
costs, give me all the troopers it can hold. Like
That-
put them in the
that's- for
set.
sure.
There's
That's a
no
good
reason not to
point.
do that.
That is a really good point, but like you said, it doesn't take really much away from
Yeah.
the set itself.
it's
I
still
think
perfect.
The
Yeah,
set,
that's more of
the
a
set
general
speaks
Lego
enough for
criticism
itself.
than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Lego criticism for sure. All right, no oppositions to that. The Razor Crest, again, I'm chosen one on the Razor Crest as well. I think this is an absolutely perfect design and build.
It is.
I think it's not. I'm more Jedi Knight, maybe Master, because like I wouldn't put it at the gunship level.
I would be Jedi Knight or Master before I saw it in person. I saw it in person at a store we won't name, and that made me completely like fall in love with this set.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I understand. I
would
understand if you
not-
guys don't want it at Chosen One. I
I
understand
think
that.
I think it is a fantastic looking set and it looks great, but I would probably be more on the higher end of Jedi Master rather than Chosen One. There are a few
I'm fine with
things that
Jedi
take
Master.
away from it. Yeah. We'll just
Yeah,
would
that
do-
works. Like I say, it's not nothing bad about the set. It's just in my head, I like the gunship a little more. So it's like it's difficult to
And
see
the
them on
Razor
this.
Crest
It's not even
isn't
difficult.
as
Like
iconic.
it's just on the same
It's
level.
not
Yeah.
as iconic as these other sets.
As the Chosen One says,
ship
yeah, for sure.
design. Yeah, that's fair.
honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why I did not say Chosen One for the gunship. I think it's almost perfect. But anyway,
All right.
let's continue.
The land speeder. I would call this the sand speeder, and maybe put this one in. second.
Ah,
Agreed.
Wow.
No notes.
I
Sand.
hate
Let's
this.
move
no, I
on.
believe no, I 100%
What?
believe it.
What
Have
a
you guys
shitty
seen-
idea for a UCS set. Like, what were they thinking?
That's a terrible.
have
Have you
this
guys
set.
seen people that like get like the Technic figures and like fit them into Technic?
It's
like,
kind
the
of cool
bigger-
though.
The bigger scales of Technic cars, they fit like in the Technic cars. The Technic figures don't even fit in the damn land speeder. It's way too big. Like
That's
it's
crazy,
just
bro.
too big.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
Yeah,
wild.
it's
I just
cool.
don't care about the design of that ship. Like even from the movie stand, I just don't care about that one. Like and I think in the UCS version, it's just a big like what is it like an orangish brown whatever color that is.
It's
too
yeah,
big
it's
for what
not
it
good.
is. It's not impressive enough to
brick.
be that big. Exactly,
sure.
it doesn't need to be that large at all.
That's
I-
a sand speeder.
I'm
Yep.
gonna tell a very small story. I got the set because they make the ones where you hang it on the wall, like where what they have with the Technic cars.
Mhm.
Oh, with
bought it-
like the
I've seen it hung on a
picture
wall.
frame type of
Yes.
situation. Yeah.
I bought it just to do that, and I still haven't done that. And that was a year
Yeah.
ago. So
All right. Next up, We have the UCS sail barge, and this. I have very mixed feelings about this, to be honest. It's a big brown set. We've talked about it. Rami says it looks like a big piece of shit, which I think that's fair. Look, I think for the
Big old
design
turd.
itself, like it looks like the sail barge. My critiques are the figures. They should have given us a better figure selection. The fact that they released this around the same time they released the Sarlacc pit, and they put freaking Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett, Han Solo, all those figures in that $80
Well, it wasn't. It's
piece
not even
of
just
shit.
the Sarlacc pit.
And not
it's
on
the
this
whole.
one,
It's
yeah.
the whole. It's
I
the
know,
skip.
but
It's the
in
whole
the Lego
desert
stores,
skip.
they displayed those two sets together.
Well,
They should have included that Sarlacc pit set in this.
not
in
even
the
just the
UCS
Sarlacc
set.
pit. The skiff itself is a part of the sail barge.
I know,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. The
Time
Sarlacc
out.
pit
Oh,
set
yeah,
in
yeah,
general
yeah.
with the skiff and everything should have been included in this UCS set, because $80 for that set is ridiculous. It's like a pay to play like video game DLC type of shit that they do now. You know what
And
I
you get
mean?
9
That's
of
what it
them.
feels like to me. The fact that this UCS set does not come with Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, I think Lando is in the skiff guard, Boba Fett is not the skiff guard, the desert skiff set.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. That it needs, at this price, we should have got a better interior. I like that it has an interior, but if you look at where Jabba's at, like the section you put Jabba in, it's
His
so
head is
crammed.
hitting the ceiling.
It's so
Yeah.
crammed. His head is like basically hitting the ceiling. And so I have major critiques with this one. As far as display goes for the set, I think it's pretty great, but I have a lot of critiques with it as well.
Yeah,
would
I agree with that.
probably-
I don't think it's a bad set, but like my favorite part of building it was, being done and just, I built
Yeah.
it just so I could put it on the shelf and it can just chill there. Like, cause like I say, it looks okay just from like, just looking at what it is,
Yeah,
but it is
yeah.
just a giant brown blob. And I think they put a good number of minifigs in there, but you're right. The figs that they chose, they should have done different ones. I don't
Yeah,
know
it could
why
have been
they
a better
chose what they
selection.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with the take that the skiffs should be in it. Maybe not the Sarlacc pit itself, but I think the skiff is such an integral part of the sail barge that them making another set with the skiff and the Sarlacc, it just felt like way too
It did.
forced.
Why?
Max Rebo's in it. We gotta acknowledge that. That's a great.
That's
figure.
my
Yeah,
boy.
got
That's
Max
my boy
Rebo.
right there. That's my
But
boy.
no-
Hold on.
No
Well,
size
Bib
noodles.
Fortuna.
Oh, I thought
Right
he was up
here.
No
Bib
size
Fortuna.
noodles and no
Hey.
Jim Pinnacle.
Nice.
That's my boy right there. But yeah, I would
I'd Jedi Knight it if I'm being as unbiased like as possible. I'd Jedi.
if I'm
Knight
being the shelf presence alone would bring it to Jedi Knight.
yeah, that's.
I'm
how I feel
okay
about
with that. Like, oof. Yeah, that's okay.
it. That feels right. That feels right.
Yeah,
up
Yeah, it's
there.
definitely not master, and I feel like it's slightly better than some of the ones in the Padawan. So yeah, Jedi Knights
Yeah.
feels okay for that one.
ATST is gonna go Padawan for me. Not huge on the. This one's
I
better
would-
than
I
the
would
other
do the
one.
same thing.
Mm-mm. No, this is a great set.
No,
It's a
it's
great
not.
set. It encapsulates. It's probably the best version of an ATST we've ever gotten. It's so
I'd rather
good.
have a play scale. I'd rather have a play
The
scale.
play scale
I
ones
mean,
are better, dude.
Yes, you can say that, but this is a really well designed set. It looks
It
great.
is.
It's super like
It's a good
damn
design
near-
set, but
damn
the
near
ATST
The Raider.
is
I think I like the Raider
Ronnie,
better
how
than this
can you
one.
say that one of your major gripes for the older one is the studs being shown, and this one has just the same problem?
No, it doesn't.
it does.
No, it doesn't.
It
It's
just
not as
does.
much. It's not as much.
I will
not as
agree
not
and
as
say
much.
I will agree and say not as much, but it still has the same problem.
what are the
So a
votes
similar
here? I got
issue.
Padawan. Nick, you said Padawan. You're okay?
Yeah,
with
I'm
that?
Padawan.
Padawan.
It's better
Good.
than the other one, but yeah, that's about as high
Okay.
as I think it should
I
go.
don't want-
All right. The next set, the last set, actually, the most recent UCS set we've got is the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. I wish they would have just made a normal Naboo N1
They
Starfighter
should've. They
and
should've.
thrown
They
some
fucked
chrome
up.
on there. This is
Give me
not
the yellow
this-
ship with the chrome. Like, come on,
Yes,
why
the
not?
yellow ship
100%.
with the chrome. This would be chosen one because it's not, and it's the Mando version, and it's not technically chrome. The pieces that they put on here, it is better than just like normal gray pieces. I would probably, looking at it for what it is, I would almost like to buy it just to try to make it. I'm sure someone on Rebrickable is going to make an actual yellow
Someone's done it.
version out of this.
Someone's
But
already
for
done
the
it.
set that you're buying from the store that's right now, I would probably put it in probably Padawan, to be honest.
Yeah,
Little high.
I guess I'm kind of leaning more towards Jedi Knight, honestly, because like it still looks good. Like without me wanting
Yeah,
more
that's
chrome
fair.
and wanting
That's
the
fair.
yellow Naboo on there. Like I think by itself, it still looks like a really good set. I haven't built it, so I don't know how sturdy it is on the like on the stand that it comes with and all that. But I don't know. I think it's a solid looking display ship for sure for me.
I would be okay with Knight. What about you?
I'm gonna-
Matthew.
I'm gonna try to be unbiased about this and not look at it from a perspective of I kind of hate the ship itself. Like I wish it was yellow. I have the same kind of things, but yeah, I'd put in Padawan or like right down in the middle. It's
very mid. So yeah, I'm cool with the
Front of
very
Padawan.
very back of Jedi Knight or the front of Padawan,
Yeah,
whatever.
that works. That's what I was gonna say because I feel like I like some of the Jedi Knight ones considerably better, but I like that more than a lot of the Padawans. For
Yeah,
sure.
I do too.
Yeah.
We'll put it back at Knight. I'm okay with that. All right. Well, this is our ultimate UCS tier list. All of the Lego Star Wars
I'm gonna
UCS
hold us
sets.
off for just 1 second. I have not yet used my force ability.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. What do you think?
Here we go.
Indeed. And I was genuinely upset that we put this in Padawan anyway, because I think I mentioned it was my favorite Lego set for a while. And like I say, I see the other version in Jedi Knight as well. So I'm gonna have to push 10188 Death Star, push that one up to Jedi Knight. Like I love that set. It's iconic for me. It's a Death Star. It's got a bunch of nice figs. Maybe, like I say, maybe the other one has something where you can say that it's a little better, but to me, they look to be, they're almost the exact same thing. I still have to build the other one to figure out why it's a little different. And maybe I would raise that one higher, but I think that one definitely deserves to be over a lot of the other stuff in Padawan.
That's fair. There's a charm to those OG style figures too that I can appreciate. So I'm actually, that's the least offended I've ever been at a force ability.
Honestly,
I almost used it on Darth Maul bust, but I thought that might shut the stream down here. So
I'm really glad you didn't do that.
Oh, see now that I know that it would have upset Matthew. Now can I change it?
I'm really glad.
Let me change it. Let's put it back and let's move up Darth Maul.
That's cool. All right. Well, thank you, Nick, so much for hopping on with us.
We
this was
appreciate
super
it,
fun.
dude.
So much fun.
Yeah,
dude.
no problem. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had a great time. This was very, very much enjoyable. Hopefully we can do it again at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
We'll do another episode at some point as well. I'll put the link to your channel in the description below. So go follow Nick Talks
Yeah.
Bricks. He does some great live streams where he just kind of hangs out and builds Lego as well. Go check out all of his platforms.
The
at Nick
clips of
Talks
him
Bricks.
talking about prices too. We weren't lying in the beginning of the
go
episode.
check those out.
Oh
yeah.
Those
definitely
are
go
good.
check that. People definitely feel a way about those. There's
Those are good.
Yeah.
check the comments while you're there. I had a good time. Oh, I usually don't argue with people on the internet, but some people they got me and they baited me into some arguments and that one. So yeah, read through that for a pretty good time.
Yeah, go check that out. He's got some great content. Again, we appreciate you coming on. Star Wars Podcast, ranking every single Lego Star Wars UCS set ever made. Signing out. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.